अंगता सिद्धये द्रवदक्षिणां समर्पयामि नमः। कर्पूरनीराजनं समर्पयामि नमः। श्रीमन्महागणाधिपतये नमः। कर्पूरगौरं करुणावतारं संसारसारं भुजगेन्द्रहारं सदा वसन्तं हृदयारविन्दे भवं भवानी सहितं नमामि। ओम श्रीमन्महागणाधिपतये नमः। ओम जलेन शीतलीकरणं पुष्पै देवाधिवन्दनं श्रीगणपतिप्रीत्यर्थे नीराजनं करोम्यहम्। श्रीमन्महागणाधिपतये नमः। प्रार्थनां समर्पयामि नमः। ओम हरिः ओम। मुदाकरातमोदकं सदा विमुक्तिसाधकं कराधरावतंसकं विलासिलोकरक्षकम् अनायकेकनायकं विनाशतेभ्यदैत्यकं नमामि तं विनायकं नमामि तं विनायकं। न ते तरातिभीकरं न बोधितार्कभास्वरं न मत्सुरारिनिर्झरं न ताधिकापदुद्वरं सुरेश्वरं निधीश्वरं गजेश्वरं गणेश्वरं महेश्वरं तमाशरम् अन्निदन्तकान्तदन्तकान्तिमन्तकान्तकात्मजां चिन्तरूपमन्तिहीनमन्तराय कृन्तनं हृदन्तरे निरन्तरं वसन्तमेव योगिनां तमैकदं वैततं चिन्तयामि सन्ततं। महागणेशपञ्चरत्नमादरेत योन्महं प्रगायति प्रभातके हृदि स्मरन् गणेश्वरम्। अरोगतां मदोषतां सुसाहिति सुपुत्रतां समाहिराजुरिष्टभूमिमद्युभ्युपैति सोचिरात्। श्रीमन्महागणाधिपतये नमः। मंत्रपुष्पांजलिं समर्पयामि। नमो नमः। अनेन पूजनेन गणेशदेवता पीयन्तां नमः। ओम हरिः ओम हरिः ओम। तत्वायामि ब्रह्मणा मन्दमान् सदा शास्ते जजमानो हविर्भिः अहेडबानो वर्णेः पुदृशगु समान आयुः अपाङ्पते वरुणाद्यवाहित देवताभ्यो नमो नमः। ओम धान्यमसि धिनुहि देवानाय प्राणाय त्वाव्यानाय त्वा दीर्घमनुप्रास्ति मायुषे। ओम धान्य प्रक्षेपणं समर्पयामि नमः। ओम महापादयोर्पाद्यं 4 टाइम वाटर पादयोर्पाद्यं समर्पयामि नमः। गंगे च यमुने चैव गोदावरी सरस्वती नर्मदे सिंधु कावेरी श्रीजलं प्रतिगृह्यताम्। ओम वस्त्रोपवस्त्राणि समर्पयामि नमः। ओम युवा युवा सा पर्वीत आगात संश्रयान् भवति जायमानाः तन्धिरासा कवनयन्ति स्वाध्यो मनसा देवतीयन्तः यज्ञोपवीतं परमं पवित्रं प्रजापतेर्यद् सहजं पुरस्तात् आयुष्मग्रं प्रतिमञ्च शुभ्रं यज्ञोपवीतं बलमस्तु तेजः। यज्ञोपवीतानि समर्पयामि नमः। यज्ञोपवीतान्ते गन्धानुलेपनं समर्पयामि नमः। त्वां गन्धर्वखनस्त्वामिन्द्रस्त्वां बृहस्पति त्वमोषधे सोमो राजा विद्वान् यक्षमादमुञ्चत। अबीरं गुलालं हरिद्रादिचूर्णं समर्पयामि नमः। अलङ्करणार्थे अक्षतानं समर्पयामि। पूजार्थे कीप इन लेफ्ट हैंड। ओम बम वरुणाय नमः। ओम बम जलाधिपतये नमः। ओम बम वरुणाय नमः। ओम बम प्रचेतसे नमः। ओम महाऋग्वेदाय नमः। ओम यजुर्वेदाय नमः। ओम अथर्ववेदाय नमः। ओम सामवेदाय नमः। ओम वेदवेदांगाय नमः। ओम पुराणाय नमः। ओम इतिहासाय नमः। ओम वेदव्यासाय नमः। ओम विशिष्टाय नमः। ओम सप्तसागरेभ्यो नमः। ओम सप्तसरिताभ्यो नमः। ओम सप्तऋषिभ्यो नमः। ओम सप्तनदीभ्यो नमः। ओम सूर्याय नमः। ओम चंद्राय नमः। ओम मंगलाय नमः। ओम बुधाय नमः। ओम बृहस्पतये नमः। ओम शुक्राय नमः। ओम शनिश्चराय नमः। ओम राहवे नमः। ओम केतवे नमः। ओम महासूर्यादि नवग्रह देवता भ्यो नमो नमः। ओम हरिः ओम। धूपं दर्शयामि नमः। वनस्पतिरसोद्भूतो गन्धाढ्य गन्धोत्तमम् आग्रेय सर्वदेवानां धूपोऽयं प्रतिगृह्यताम्। दीपं दर्शयामि नमः। ओम साजंच वर्ति संयुक्तं वह्निनां योजितं मया दीपं गृहाण देवेश त्रैलोक्ये तिमिरापहं भक्त्या दीपं प्रच्छामि देवाय परमात्मने त्राहि मां निर्यात् घोरात् दीपुरज्योति नमोस्तुते। प्रसादं समर्पयामि नमः यद्दत्तं प्रसादं समर्पयामि नाभ्यासिदन्तरिक्षगुंशिष्णोर्द्यौः समवर्ततपद्भ्यां भूमिर्दिशाः श्रोत्रान् तथा लोकान् कल्पयन् शर्कराखण्डखाद्यानि दधिक्षीर्धतानि च आहारो भक्षभोज्यं च नैवेद्यं प्रतिगृह्यताम्। श्रीबम्बरुणाय नमः। ताम्बूलपत्राणि पुङ्गीफलं समर्पयामि नमः। यत्पुरुषेण हविषा देवा यत्नमतन्वता वसन्तो स्यात्सीदाजग्रीशमाहिदमः शरद्धविः। ताम्बूलपत्राणि समर्पयामि सांगता सिद्धये द्रवदक्षिणां समर्पयामि नमः। हिरण्यगर्भगर्भस्त्वं हिमबीजविभावसो अनन्तपुण्यफलमतः शान्तिं प्रयच्छ मे सांगता सिद्धे द्रवदक्षिणां समर्पयामि नमः। ओं महानीराजनं समर्पयामि। ओम इदगुहविः प्रजननं मे अस्तु दशवीर सर्वगणगो स्वस्तये आत्मसनि प्रजासनि लोकसन्नभयसनि अग्निः प्रजां बाहुलां मे करो तन्नो पयोरेतो अस्मासुधत्। नीराजनं समर्पयामि नमः। जलेन शीतलीकरणं पुष्पै देवाभिवन्दनं श्रीकलशकुम्भदेव प्रीत्यर्थं नीराजनं करोम्यहम्। ओम महाश्रीमन्महा श्री कलशकुंभदेवताभ्यो नमो नमः। प्रार्थनां समर्पयामि नमः। देवदानवसंवादे मध्यमानो महादधोत्पन्नोऽसि तदा कुम्भविद्रुतो विष्णुदासोऽयं ततो ये सर्वतीर्थानि सर्वे देवा त्वयि स्थिता त्वयि तिष्ठन्ति भूतानि त्वयि प्राणा प्रतिष्ठिता। शिवस्वं त्वमेवासि विष्णुस्त्वं च प्रजापति आदित्या वसवो रुद्रा विश्वे देवा मरुद्गणा। श्रीबम्बरुणाय नमः। गंगे च यमुने चैव गोदावरी सरस्वती नर्मदे सिंधु कावेरी नमो नमस्ते। स्फटिके प्रभाय सुश्वेतहाराय सुमंगलाय सुपाशहस्ताय जशासनाय जलादिनाथाय नमो नमस्ते। श्रीबम्बरुणाय नमो नमः। अनेन पूजनेन वरुण देवता पियन्तान् नमः। भगवान शंकर पूजा। Dobro. पशूनां पतिं वन्दे सूर्यशशाङ्कवह्निनयनं वन्दे मुकुन्दप्रियं वन्दे भक्तजनाशयं च वरदं वन्दे शिवं शङ्करम्। ॐ कर्पूरगौरं करुणावतारं संसारसारं भुजगेन्द्रहारं सदा वसन्तं हृदयारविन्दे भवं भवानी सहितं नमामि। सांब सदाशिवाय नमः, चंद्रमौलेश्वराय नमः, नीलकंठाय नमः, महामृत्युंजयाय नमः, श्रीमन्महादेवाय नमो नमः। ओम हरि ओम हरि ओम। ओम गणानां त्वा गणपतिगुं हवामहे, प्रियाणां त्वा प्रियपतिगुं हवामहे, निधीनां त्वा निधिपतिगुं हवामहे। वसो मम आहं जामि सर्वगमः त्वं यासि सर्वगं मम। ओम गायत्री त्रिष्टुभ्यगत्यनुष्टुपङ्क्त्या सह बृहत्तुष्णिहा काकुपसूचिभिः शम्यन्तु तुवा द्विपदायाश्चतुष्पदास्त्रिपदायाश्च षट्पदाः विच्छन्दायाश्च सच्छन्दाः सूचिभिः शम्यन्तु तुवा सहस्तोमाः सह छन्दस आवृतः सह प्रमाविखयः सप्तदेव्याः पूर्वेषां पन्थामनुदृशधीरा अन्नवादे धीरे रश्मीनम्। ॐ यज्जाग्रतो दूरमुदैति दैवं तदुसुप्तस्य तथैवैति दूरङ्गमं ज्योतिषां ज्योतिरे कन्तन्मे मनः शिवसङ्कल्पमस्तु येन कर्माण्यततो मनीषिणो जग्मुन्त्रन्ति विदधे कुलीलाः यदपूर्वं यक्षमन्तः प्रजानां तन्मे मनः शिवसङ्कल्पमस्तु येन कर्माण्यततो मनीषिणो जग्मेन किन्ति विदधे कुलीलाः यदपूर्वं यक्षमन्तः प्रजानां तन्मे मनः शिवसङ्कल्पमस्तु। ओम सहस्रशीर्षा पुरुषाः सहस्राक्ष सहस्रपाद सभूमिगुं सर्वतस्पृत्वा त्यतिष्ठदशाङ्गुलं पुरुष एवेतसु सर्वं यद्भूतं यत् भाव्यम् उतावृतत्वशेषाणो जदन्येनातिरोहति एतावानस्य महिमा तु ज्ञानाश्च पुरुषः पादोस्य विश्वाभूतानि त्रिपादस्य मृत्युञ्जभिः त्रिपादूर्ध्वो वै पुरुषः पादोऽसेह भवतु नः ततो विष्णुं दत्रात्मत्साशनानकुले अभि ततो विराजजायत विराजो अभिपूरुषः स जातोऽत्यधिकतपश्चात् भूमिमथो पुरः तस्माद्यस्यात् सर्वहितः संहृतं कृषदाज्यम् पशुहिताश्चक्रे वा यज्ञा नारण्या ग्राम्या च तस्माद्यस्यात् सर्वहितः संहृतं कृषदाज्यम् पशुस्ताश्चक्रे वा यज्ञा नारण्या ग्राम्या च तस्माद्यस्यात् सर्वहितरितः कामानि यत्मिरे छन्दांसि यत्मिरे तस्माद्यजुस्तस्मादजायत तस्मादुवा अजायन्त एके शोभयादतः गावो हजत्मिरे। ओम डेकोरेशन सर्वमङ्गलमाङ्गल्ये शिवे सर्वार्थसाधिके शरणे त्र्यम्बके गौरी नारायणी नमोस्तुते। सर्वस्वरूपे सर्वेशे सर्वशक्ति समन्विते भयभ्योस्त्राहिनो देवी दुर्गे देवी नमोस्तुते। ओम नमो दिव्यै महादेव्यै शिवायै सत्तं नमः। नमः प्रकृत्यै भद्रायै निहता प्रणता स्मतां रौद्राय नमो नित्याय गौरे धात्रे नमो नमः। जित्सिन्ने चेन्दुरूपिण्यै सुखायै सततं नमः। कल्याणे प्रणता वृद्धे सिद्धे ओम ऐं ह्रीं क्लीं चामुण्डायै विच्यै। ओम ओम हरिः ओम। ओम खड्गं चक्रगदेषु चापपरिधानशूलं विशुण्डीं शिरा शंखं सन्ददतीं क्रैस्तिनयनं सर्वाङ्गभूषावृतां नीलाश्मदुतिमासपाददशकां सेवे महाकालिकां यामस्तोस्वपते हरो कमलजो हन्तुं मधुकैटभम् अक्षस्रकपृशं गदेशकुलिशं पद्मं धनशकुण्डिकां दण्डं शक्तिमतीं च चर्मजलजं घण्टासुराभाजनं शूलमपाशसुदर्शने च ददति हस्ते प्रसन्नाननां घण्टाशूलहलानि शङ्खमुसले चक्रं धनुषायकं हस्ते द्वे ददति धनान्तविलसत्स्फीतां सुतुल्यप्रभां गौरी देहसमुद्भवां त्रिजगदमादारभूतामहं पूर्वामत्र सरस्वतीर्मनु भजे शुम्भादिदत्तरजनीं। ॐ श्री जगदम्बिकायै नमो नमः। ॐ चन्दनं महत्पुण्यं पवित्रं पापनाशनम् आपदां हरते नित्यं दुर्गा वसतु सर्वदा। ॐ श्री जगदम्बिकायै नमो नमः। ॐ श्रीमन् जगदम्बायै नमः। श्री महाकाली महालक्ष्मी महासरस्वती श्री जगदम्बिकायै नमो नमः। ओम ओम दुर्गाष्टोत्तरशतनाम स्तोत्रम् ईश्वर उवाच शतनाम प्रवक्ष्यामि शृणुष्व कमलानने यस्य प्रसादमात्रेण दुर्गा प्रीता भवेत् सती। ओम सती साध्वी भवप्रीता भवानी भवमोचनी आर्या दुर्गा जया चाद्या त्रिनेता शूलधारिणी शीलाकधारिणी चित्रा चन्द्रघण्टा महाप्रभा मनोबुद्धिरहंकारा चित्तरूपा चितासती सर्वशास्त्रमयी सत्या सत्यानन्दस्वरूपिणी अनंता भावनी भव्या 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 सदा गति शाम्भवी देवमाता च चिन्तारत्नप्रिया सदा सर्वविद्या दक्षकन्या दक्षयज्ञविनाशिनी अपर्णानैकवर्णा च पाटला पाटलावती पटाम्बर परिधाना कलमंजीररंजनी अमेय विक्रमा कुरूरा सुंदरी सुरसुंदरी वन दुर्गा च मातांगी मतंग मुनि पूजिता ब्राह्मी महेश्वरी चैन्द्री कौमारी वैष्णवी तथा चामुंडा चैव वाराही लक्ष्मीश्च पुरुषाकृति विमलोत्कर्षिणी ज्ञाना क्रिया नित्या च बुद्धिदा बहुला बहुल प्रेमा सर्ववाहन वाहना निशुंभ शुंभ हननी च महिषासुरमर्दनी मधुकैटभहंत्री च। 3 teaspoons on the feet of Durga Mata, on the toes. 3 times. ओम सर्वमंत्रमयी सत्ता सत्यानंद स्वरूपिणी अनंता भावनी भव्या भव्या अभव्या सदा गति शांभवी देवमाता च चिंता रत्न प्रिया सदा सर्वविद्या दक्ष कन्या दक्ष यज्ञ विनाशिनी अपर्णा नैकवर्णा च पाटला पाटलावती पटांबर परिधाना कलमंजीर रंजनी अमेय विक्रमा क्रूरा सुंदरी सुरसुंदरी वन दुर्गा च मातांगी मतंग मुनि पूजिता ब्राह्मी महेश्वरी चैन्द्री कौमारी वैष्णवी तथा चामुंडा चैव वाराही लक्ष्मीश्च पुरुषाकृति विमलोत्कर्षिणी ज्ञानाक्रिया नित्या च बुद्धिदा बहुला बहुल प्रेमा सर्ववाहन वाहना निशुंभ शुंभ हननी च महिषासुरमर्दनी मधुकैटभहंत्री च चंडमुंड विनाशिनी सर्वासुर विनाश च सर्वदानवघातनी सर्वशास्त्रमयी सत्या सर्वास्त्रधारिणी तथा अनेक शस्त्रहस्ता च अनेक शस्त्रास्त्रधारिणी कौमारी चैक कन्या च कैशोरी युवती यति अप्रौढ़ा चैव प्रौढ़ा च वृद्धमाता बलप्रदा महोदरी मुक्तकेशी घोररूपा महाबला अग्नि ज्वालां रौद्रमुखी कालरात्रि तपस्विनी नारायणी भद्रकाली विष्णुमायां जलोदरी शिवदूती कराली च अनंता परमेश्वरी कात्यायनी च सावित्री प्रत्यक्षा ब्रह्मवादिनी यह इदं प्रपठे नित्यं दुर्गानां शताष्टकं न साध्यं विदते देवी त्रिषु लोकेषु पार्वती धनं धान्यं सुतं जायां हैनहस्तिनमेव च चतुर्वर्ग तथा चान्ते लभेन्मुक्तिं च शाश्वतीं कुमारी पूजयित्वा तु ध्यात्वा देवी सुरेश्वरीं पूजयेत् परया भक्त्या पठेनां शताष्टकं न तस्य जायते सिद्धिर्सर्वेषुर्वरैरपि राजानो दास्तां यान्ति राज्यश्रियामुवाप्नुयात् गोरोचललक्तकुकुङ्कुमेन सिन्धूरकर्पूरमधुत्तरेण विलिख्यं यन्त्रण विधिना विधिज्ञो भवेत् सदा धार्यते पुरारी भौम अमावस्या निशामग्रे चंद्रे षद्भिषां गते विलिख्यं प्रवृत्ते स्तोत्रं स भवेत् संपदां पदम् ओम विश्वसारतंत्रे दुर्गाष्टोत्तरशतनां स्तोत्रं नमो देव्यै महादेव्यै शिवायै सततं नमः नमः प्रकृत्यै भद्रायै निहता प्रणता स्मतां रौद्राय नमो नित्याय गौरे धात्रे नमो नमः जित्पुण्यचेन्दुरूपिण्यै सुखायै सततं नमः कल्याणे प्रणता वृद्धे सिद्धे कूर्मो नमो नमः नैऋत्ये भूभ्रतां लक्ष्यं मे शर्वाण्ये ते नमो नमः दुर्गाय दुर्गसाराय काराय सर्वकारिण्ये ख्याते तथैव कृष्णाय धूम्राय सततं नमः अतिसौम्यातिरौद्राय नतस्तस्यै नमो नमः नमो जगत्प्रतिष्ठाय दिव्ये कृत्ये नमो नमः या देवी सर्वभूतेषु चेतनित्यविधीयते नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः या देवी सर्वभूतेषु छायारूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः या देवी सर्वभूतेषु बुद्धिरूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः या देवी सर्वभूतेषु निद्रारूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः या देवी सर्वभूतेषु विद्यारूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः या देवी सर्वभूतेषु वृत्तिरूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः या देवी सर्वभूतेषु क्षुधारूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः या देवी सर्वभूतेषु छायारूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः या देवी सर्वभूतेषु मातृरूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः या देवी सर्वभूतेषु लक्ष्मीरूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः या देवी सर्वभूतेषु शान्तिरूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः। या देवी सर्वभूतेषु बुद्धिरूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः। या देवी सर्वभूतेषु दयारूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः। या देवी सर्वभूतेषु शक्तिरूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः। ओम इंद्रियाणामधिष्ठात्री भूतानां चाखिलेषु च भूतेषु सततं तस्य व्याप्ति देव्यै नमो नमः। चितिरूपेण या कृष्णन् तद्व्याप्या स्थिता जगत् नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः। ओम श्री जगदम्बिकायै नमः। ओम खड्गं चक्रगदेषु चापपरिधान शूलां विशुण्डीं जयन्ती मंगला काली भद्रकाली कपालिनी दुर्गा क्षमा शिवा धात्री स्वाहा स्वधा नमोस्तुते। जय त्वं देवी चामुण्डे जय भूतार्तिहारिणी जय सर्वगते देवी कालरात्रि नमोस्तुते। ओम महा खड्गं चक्रगदेषु चापपरिधान शूलं विशुण्डीं शिरा शङ्खं सन्ददतीं क्रैस्तिनयनं सर्वाङ्गभूषावृताम्। ओम महा श्री जगदम्बिकायै नमो नमः। सर्वमङ्गलमाङ्गल्ये शिवे सर्वार्थसाधिके शरणे त्र्यम्बके गौरी नारायणी नमोस्तुते। सर्वस्वरूपे सर्वेशे सर्वशक्ति समन्विते भयभयोस्त्राहिनो देवी दुर्गे देवी नमोस्तुते। ज्ञानिनामपि चेतांसि देवी भगवती हि सा ब्लादाकृष्यमोहाय महामाया प्रयच्छति। दुर्गे समर्था हर्षि भीतिं शेषजन्तो स्वस्थै समर्था मतिमतीं शुभां ददासि। दारिद्र्यदुःखभयहारिणी कतुदन्या सर्वोपकारकरणाय सदाद्रचित्ता शरणागद्दीनार्तपरित्राणपरायणे सर्वस्यार्तिर्हरे देवी नारायणी नमोस्तुते। ओम रोगान शेषान पहंसि तुष्टा रुष्टा तु कामान सकलान भीष्टान त्वामाश्रितन्ना विपन्नराणां त्वामाश्रितं हास्यांतां प्रियांति। श्री जगदम्बिकायै नमो नमः।
Rame Rame शरण तेरे परे हाथ जोड़े करे तेरे द्वारे अंग संग रहो माँ हमारी ओ मैया अंग संग रहो माँ हमारी शरण तेरे परे हाथ जोड़े करे तेरे द्वारे अंग संग रहो माँ हमारी ओ मैया अंग संग रहो माँ हमारी अंग संग रहो माँ हमारी ओ मैया अंग संग रहो माँ हमारी
मेरा जीवन तेरी शरण अम्बे चरण कमल है तेरे, अम्बे चरण कमल है तेरे। हम बोरे हैं जन्म जन्म के, हम बोरे हैं जन्म जन्म के, निश दिन देते फेरे। अम्बे चरण कमल तेरे, अम्बे चरण कमल तेरे। तू धरती जग पालन करती, अंबर का दार है तू। सब दुख जूते सब सुख जूते, इस जीवन का सार है तू। तू सत्यम तू शिवम सुंदरम, तू सत्यम हम सब चपली से तेरे। अम्बे चरण कमल तेरे, अम्बे चरण कमल तेरे। हम बोरे हैं जन्म जन्म के, हम बोरे जन्म जन्म के, निश दिन देते फेरे। अम्बे चरण कमल तेरे, अम्बे चरण कमल तेरे। समय आंसू फूल में श्रद्धा, अंतर में लेकर उजियारा। तेरे मन में नतक मस्तक, नभ में सूरज चांद सितारे। हमने तेरी मुस्कानों में, हमने तेरी मुस्कानों में देखे मधुर सवेरे। अम्बे चरण कमल तेरे, अम्बे चरण कमल तेरे। हम बोरे हैं जन्म जन्म के, हम बोरे हैं जन्म जन्म के, निश दिन देते फेरे। अम्बे चरण कमल तेरे, अम्बे चरण कमल तेरे। जय माँ जय माँ जय जय माँ, जय जय माँ 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 जय जय माँ, जय जय माँ जय जय माँ जय जय माँ जय जय माँ जय 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 माँ जय जय माँ।
Om. Namaschandikaya. Om. Namaschandikaya. Om Namaschandikaya. Om Namaschandikaya. Om Namaschandikaya Namah. Sarvamangalmangalye शिवे सर्वार्थ साधिके शरण्ये त्र्यंबके गौरी नारायणी नमोस्तुते। जय जय मां जय मां 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 जय जय मां जय जय मां 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 जय मां ओ जय जय मां जय मां जय जय मां जय जय मां जय मां जय जय मां जय जय मां जय मां जय जय मां जय मां ओ जय जय मां जय मां everybody please stand जय जय मां जय मां 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 जय जय मां जय जय माँ, जय माँ, जय जय माँ, जय जय माँ, 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 जय जय माँ, जय माँ, जय जय माँ, स्वागतं मैया, शरणागतं मैया, बोलो स्वागतं मैया, शरणागतं मैया, स्वागतं सुस्वागतं शरणागतं मैया, स्वागतं सुस्वागतं स्वागतं मैया, शरणागतं मैया, स्वागतं मैया, शरणागतं मैया, स्वागतं सुस्वागतं शरणागतं मैया, स्वागतं दक्षिणा ओ स्वागतं मैया, शरणागतं मैया, स्वागतं मैया, शरणागतं मैया, स्वागतं सुस्वागतं स्वागतं सुस्वागतं स्वागतं मैया, शरणागतं मैया, स्वागतं मैया, स्वागतं स्वागतं मैया, शरणागतं मैया, स्वागतं मैया, शरणागतं मैया, स्वागतं सुस्वागतं शरणागतं मैया, स्वागतं सुस्वागतं शरणागतं मैया, स्वागतं मैया, शरणागतं मैया, स्वागतं सुस्वागतं शरणागतं मैया, स्वागतं सुस्वागतं शरणागतं मैया, हो मैया शरणागतं मैया ओ शरणागतं मैया शरणागतं मैया जयंती मंगला काली भद्रकाली कपालिनी दुर्गा क्षमा शिवा धात्री स्वाहा स्वधा नमोस्तुते जय त्वं देवी चामुण्डे जय भूतार्तिहारिणी जय सर्वगते देवी कालरात्रि नमोस्तुते नागेन्द्रहाराय त्रिलोचनाय भस्मांगरागाय महेश्वराय नित्याय शुद्धाय दिगंबराय तस्मै नकाराय नमः शिवाय माहेश्वर्ये नमः चामुण्डादिव्ये नमः नागेश्वर्ये नमः। प्रेम से बोलो जगदम्बिका माता की जय। जयकारा शेरावाली दा बोल साचे दरबार की जय। Ma is looking extremely beautiful this evening as usual. And today she is dressed with snakes. Today is the 5th day of Navaratri, Chaitra Navaratri. So it's Naga Panchami in this time of the year. In India, they worship the snakes on this day. They either make a snake and worship it, or they worship the real one. Well, there is a reason for worshiping the snakes on this day. We will talk a bit about it later. But for now, we want all of you to bring your prasadam, as usual, your prasad, your flowers, whatever you have, and bring it to the table here and offer it. Thank you. If there is anyone who wants to tie a raksha as well, you will do that afterwards. When aarti is finished, you can do it then. Thank you. The kids who didn't sing will have a chance to sing now.
तुम्ही हो माता पिता तुम्ही हो बंधु सखा तुम्ही हो माता पिता तुम्ही हो बंधु सखा तुम्ही हो माता पिता तुम्ही हो बंधु सखा
जयकारा शेर वालिदा भोल साचे दरबार की जय।
वैष्णवी भवानी माँ के हाथों में जग की डोर, माँ के ही संकेत भी हो दिन रैन सांझ और भोर। वैष्णवी भवानी माँ के हाथों में जग की डोर, माँ के ही संकेत पे हो दिन रैन सांझ और भोर। संसार का आधार है वैष्णो माता, ममता रूपी सार है वैष्णो माता। संसार का आधार है वैष्णो माता, ममता रूपी सार है वैष्णो माता। अपरंपार है माँ की महिमा, अमित है गाथा गौरव गरिमा। संसार का आधार है वैष्णो माता, संसार का संचार है वैष्णो माता, संसार का निर्माण है वैष्णो माता। नवदेवी का रूप है माँ, महाशक्ति स्वरूप है माँ। नवदेवी का रूप है माँ, महाशक्ति स्वरूप है माँ। पालनहारी हे माँ त्रिकुटा, कहीं छाव कहीं धूप है माँ, कहीं छाव कहीं धूप है माँ। रंग केसरिया माँ का भारा, सिंदूरी रंग अंग सुहारा। संसार का आधार है वैष्णो माता, संसार का
भोल साचे दरबार की जय। हाय माई मेरी जगमग जोता वाली माता, तेरी सदा ही जय। ओम नमश्चंदिकाय, ओम नमश्चंदिकाय, ओम नमश्चंदिकाय, ओम नमश्चंदिकाय।
Bhavani Ashtakam. There's beautiful 8 verses of the Divine Mother in this form of Bhavani Ashtakam. Praises her and reminds us in life of our relationship with the world. The relationship with the world comparing to the relationship with her. Na tato, na mata, na bandhur, na data, na putro, na putri, na bhrityo, na bharta, na jaya, na vidya, na vrittir mameva, gatistvam, gatistvam, tvameka bhavani. We bow to Bhavani Mata and remind us that na tat, na mat, na bandhu, na data, relationships, friends, brother, sister, father, mother, everybody, they are given to us for a purpose in life, to expand generation, to live, to bring comfort, to enjoy happiness. But gatistvam, gatistvam, tvameka bhavani. They will all leave, or we will leave them all one day. And when that departure happens, there is only one relationship that will be preserved forever, and that is between us and the divine.
Om Sharanagat Dinartha Paritran Parayane सर्वस्यार्थ रहे देवी, नारायणी नमोस्तुते। न तातो न माता न बंधुर न दाता, न पुत्रो न पुत्री न भृत्यो न भर्ता, न जाया न विद्या न वृत्तिर्ममेव, गतिस्त्वं गतिस्त्वं त्वमेका भवानी, गतिस्त्वं गतिस्त्वं त्वमेका भवानी, गतिस्त्वं गतिस्त्वं त्वमेका भवानी, गतिस्त्वं गतिस्त्वं त्वमेका भवानी, गतिस्त्वं गतिस्त्वं त्वमेका भवानी,
गतिस्त्वं गतिस्त्वं त्वमेका भवानी।
भवाभाव पारे महादुःख भीरु, पपात प्रकामी प्रलोभी प्रमत्तः, कुसंसार पाश प्रबन्धः सदाहं, गतिस्त्वं गतिस्त्वं त्वमेका भवानी, गतिस्त्वं गतिस्त्वं
त्वमेका भवानी,
गतिस्त्वं गतिस्त्वं
त्वमेका भवानी, गतिस्त्वं गतिस्त्वं त्वमेका भवानी, गतिस्त्वं गतिस्त्वं त्वमेका भवानी, गतिस्त्वं गतिस्त्वं त्वमेका भवानी।
न जानामि दानं न चाध्यानयोगं, न जानामि तन्त्रं न चास्तोत्रमन्त्रं, न जानामि पूजां न चान्यासयोगं, गतिस्त्वं गतिस्त्वं त्वमेका भवानी, गतिस्त्वं गतिस्त्वं
त्वमेका भवानी, गतिस्त्वं गतिस्त्वं
everybody
त्वमेका भवानी, गतिस्त्वं
raise your voices everyone.
गतिस्त्वं त्वमेका भवानी,
गतिस्त्वं
गतिस्त्वं त्वमेका भवानी, गतिस्त्वं गतिस्त्वं त्वमेका भवानी।
न जानामि पुण्यं न जानामि तीर्थं न जानामि मुक्तिं लयं वा कदाचित् न जानामि भक्तं व्रतं वापि मातर्गते स्वं गति स्वं त्वमेका भवानि गति स्वं गति स्वं
त्वमेका भवानि
गति स्वं गति स्वं
त्वमेका भवानि
जय हो मां
गति स्वं त्वमेका भवानि
गति स्वं गति स्वं
त्वमेका भवानि गति स्वं त्वमेका भवानि
कुकर्मी कुसंगी कुबुद्धिः कुदासा कुलाचारहीन कदाचारलीन कुदृष्टि कुवाक्य प्रबन्धः सदाहं गति स्वं त्वमेका भवानि गति स्वं त्वमेका भवानि गति स्वं त्वमेका भवानि
गति स्वं त्वमेका भवानि
गति स्वं
त्वमेका भवानि गति स्वं त्वमेका भवानि
प्रजेशं रमेशं महेशं सुरेशं दिनेशं निशिष्टेश्वरं वा कदाचित् न जान्यामि चान्यत् सदाहं प्रपदे गति स्वं त्वमेका भवानि गति स्वं
त्वमेका भवानि
गति स्वं त्वमेका भवानि गति स्वं त्वमेका भवानि गति स्वं
त्वमेका भवानि गति स्वं त्वमेका भवानि
विवादे विषादे प्रमादे प्रवासे जले चानने पर्वते शत्रुमध्ये अरण्ये शरण्ये सदा मां प्रपाहि गति स्वं त्वमेका भवानि गति स्वं
त्वमेका भवानि
गति स्वं त्वमेका भवानि
गति स्वं त्वमेका भवानि
गति स्वं त्वमेका भवानि
गति स्वं त्वमेका भवानि
अनाथो दरिद्रो जरारोगयुक्तो महाक्षीणदीन सदा जाजवक्र विपत्तो प्रविष्ट प्रणष्टः सदाहं गति स्वं त्वमेका भवानि गति स्वं त्वमेका भवानि गति स्वं त्वमेका भवानि
गति स्वं त्वमेका भवानि
गति स्वं त्वमेका भवानि
गति स्वं त्वमेका भवानि
गति स्वं त्वमेका भवानि
गति स्वं त्वमेका भवानि
गति स्वं त्वमेका भवानि
गति स्वं त्वमेका भवानि
गति स्वं त्वमेका भवानि गति स्वं
त्वमेका भवानि
गति स्वं त्वमेका भवानि गति स्वं त्वमेका भवानि गति स्वं त्वमेका भवानि गति स्वं त्वमेका भवानि भवानी शङ्करो वन्दे श्रद्धा विश्वास्य रूपिणीं यभ्यां विना न पश्यन्ति सिद्धा स्वान्तास्तमीश्वरम्। बोले भवानी माता की जय। The blessings of Ma Bhavani are important for the upliftment of all mankind, are important for our growth and sustenance. And that is why we start this evening with her stotram. This evening we want to acknowledge our dear sponsors who are sending best wishes to their dear ones and who are just wishing everyone happy Navaratri. From Aryan Rajkumar, son of our temple, his parents are here today. This Navaratri is dedicated to my sister, Reena Rajkumar. May Ma Durga always bless you with success, good health, and keep you safe. From your brother, Aryan Rajkumar. God bless you, Reena. And of course, may Bhavani Mata always inspire you. Happy blessings, birthday blessings on this auspicious day to Ajodhya Prasad for his 75th birthday. May the Divine Mother continue to provide him strength and courage always. Birthday wishes are extended to him from his wife Ishrani, children Amrita, Anita, Arlita and Arun, sons-in-law Ken and Simon, mother-in-law Devkumari. Of course, this is a gentleman who we know very well. He's a member of our temple congregation. May Bhagwan bless you always, Uncle Ajodhya, and may you enjoy the blessings of Ma Bhavani. And thank you for always being part of our celebrations and being prayerful. This evening as well, we are dedicating our in-house Shrota is Ashti Ramnarayan. And today she's celebrating her birthday. Please give Ashti a big round of applause. The birthday greeting reads, Happy birthday to our loving daughter Ashti. May Ma Durga continue to give you a long life full of sweet moments, joyful days, and many blessings. Love always, your mom Sita, your dad Raj, brother Dylan, fiancé Andrew, and of course the entire family members. So she's here today to give thanks. It's very, very appropriate and very special. I feel so motivated when young people do these things to show respect and honor to their culture and their dharma. On these occasions especially. Happy birthday to you again, Ashti, and may Bhavani Mata's blessings always be with you. I say it is appropriate today for her because in about less than 2 weeks, she's actually getting married. I'll be performing her Vivah Sanskar, and she's here today to actually listen a little bit about the richness of that beautiful Vivah Sanskar that she'll be performing in a few weeks. So, Bhagwan's blessings on her, always. Today, Ma Durga's outfit is sponsored by Devika, Jay, who's here today with us. God bless you, Jay, for always taking care of the Divine Mother in a certain way. And her Jasmine Mala is sponsored by Sita and Ashti, of course. Now we're going to sing a Hanumanji Chalisa. It's Tuesday, before we start our Katha. We have a nice, beautiful Katha for all of you today. Today we're going to do a Ram Vivah, but we have to get there. And so nice to see all of you, and so many of you online as well. We'd like the online people to come out back to the temple. Things are very safe here as usual. But we're going to do Ram Vivah, the wedding ceremony of Ramji and Sita Ma, in a Katha format. Bhaiji Kamal Bhardwaj is here from Lotus Funeral Home. Yesterday he came for a visit, and he ended up staying for the entire Katha. That was very nice. He's a very busy man, you know. And, you know, he has a business where people are dying to get into the funeral home. You know, he's always a very busy man. And, but he's here with us. And last night when he came, he said he'd like to be back today. And most importantly, he'd like to sponsor of course, the Vivah ceremony. And we're so happy that he's here back with us. Always one who looks out for the community. You know, I have to say he's one of the few guys in the community who we don't reach out to him for sponsorship. He always comes and says, Panaji, is there something I can sponsor? And, you know, we beg a little bit here and there, but we're appreciative when people are that generous in so many ways. Thank you so much, Bhaiji, Kamal. And not only to this temple, but to the entire Hindu community he supports. This Hanumanji Chalisa, during this auspicious time of Navaratri, we ask Ma Durga to grant us good fortune, freedom from disease, and supreme happiness. To everyone who have been challenged with their health, may Ma Durga shower you with her blessings, especially our brother-in-law, Ian Gomes. Love you always, from Auntie Lalita and Uncle Beams, who are here today with us. Dehi saubhagyam arogyam dehi me paramam sukham. Rupam dehi jayam dehi yasho dehi disojahi. Praying for their dear ones to get well, and always being prayerful and thankful to the divine. Let's sing this Hanumanji Chalisa, dedicated to everyone who are going through some troubles, and then we go to our, of course, our Katha this evening. Shri Guru Charan Saroj Raj निज मन मुकुर सुधार बरनो रघुबर बिमल जसु जोदायक फलचारी बुद्धिहीन तनु जानिके सुमिरो पवन कुमार बल बुद्धि विद्या देहो मोहि हरहु कलेश विकार राम जी से राम राम कहियो कहियो जी हनुमान जी है राम जी से राम राम कहियो कहियो जी हनुमान जय हनुमान ज्ञान गुण सागर जय कपीस तिहु लोक उजागर
रामदूत अतुलित बलधामा अंजनी पुत्र पवन सुत नामा
महावीर विक्रम बजरंगी कुमत निवार सुमति के संगी कंचन बरन विराज सुवेशा
कानन कुंडल कुंचित केशा
हाथ भद्र और ध्वजा विराजे कान्हे मूंज जनेऊ साजे
शंकर सूर केसरी नंदन तेज प्रताप महाजगवंदन
विद्यावान गुणी अति चातुर राम काज करिबे को आतुर प्रभु चरित सुनिबे को रसिया राम लखन सीता
मन बसिया
राम लखन सीता मन बसिया राम जी से राम राम कहियो कहियो जी हनुमान जी है राम जी से राम राम कहियो
कहियो जी हनुमान जी
सूक्ष्म रूप धरि सियहि दिखावा विकट रूप धरि लंक
जरावा
भीम रूप धरि असुर संहारे
रामचंद्र के काज सवारे
लाय सजीवन लखन जियाए
रघुवीर हर्ष उर लाए
रघुपति कीन्ही बहुत बढ़ाए
भव प्रिया भरत संभारे
सहस बदन तुम्हरो यश गावे
श्रीपति कंठ लगावे
सनकादिक ब्रह्मादि मुनीषा
नारद सारद सहित अहिसा
यम कुबेर दिक्पाल जहाते कवि कोविद कहि सके कहाते तुम उपकार सुग्रीव ही दीन्हा
राम मिलाए राजभर दीना
तुम्हरो मंत्र विभीषण माना
लंकेश्वर भय सब जग जाना
युग सहस्र योजन पर भानु
लीलोतारि मधुर फल जानु
प्रभु मुद्रिका मिल मुख माही जल्दी लागी गए अचरज
नाई
दुर्गम काज जगत के जेते सुगम अनुग्रह तुम्हारे देते सुगम अनुग्रह तुम्हारे देते राम जी से राम राम कहियो कहियो जी हनुमान जी है राम जी से राम राम कहियो
कहियो जी हनुमान जी
राम दुआरे तुम रखवारे होत न आज्ञा
बिन पैसारे
सब सुख लहे तुम्हारी शरणा
तुम रक्षक हो को डरना
आपन तेज सम्हारो आपे तीनों लोक हाकते
कांपे
भूत पिशाच निकट नहीं आवे
महावीर जब नाम सुनावे
नासै रोग हरे सब पीरा
जपत निरंतर हनुमत वीरा
संकट से हनुमान छुड़ावे
तम वचन ध्यान जो लावे
सब पर राम तपस्वी राजा तिनके काज सकल तुम साजा और मनोरथ जो कोई लावे तासु अमित जीवन
पल पावे
चारों युग पर ताप तुम्हारा है प्रसिद्ध जगत
जियारा
साधु संत के तुम रखवारे
असुर निकंदन राम दुलारे
अष्ट सिद्धि नवनिधि के दाता, असवर दीन जानकी माता, राम रसायन तुम्हारे पासा, सदा रहो रघुपति के दासा। और तुम्हारे भजन राम को भावे, जन्म जन्म के अंत काल रघुवर पुर जाहि, जहाँ जन्म हरि भक्त कहाई। और देवता चित्त न डरहि, हनुमत से ही सर्व सुख करे। संकट कटे मिटे सब पीरा, वो बोलो जय 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 हनुमान गुसाई। कृपा करो गुरुदेव की नाई, जो शत बार पाठ कर कोई, छूट ही बंदी महासुख। जो यह पर हनुमान चालीसा, हो ये सिद्धि साखी। तुलसीदास सदा हरि चेरा, की जय नाथ हृदय महदेरा, की जय नाथ हृदय महदेरा, की जय नाथ हृदय महदेरा। पवन तनय संकट हरण, मंगल मूर्ति रूप, राम लखन सीता सहित, हृदय में बसहूं सुरभूप। बोले पवन सुत हनुमान की जय, सियावर रामचंद्र की जय। Last night, where did we leave off? We left off where Bhagwan Shri, just summarized last night, Bhagwan Shri Ram went with his guru to the forest and he saw this unique stone, very big rock. Last night we talked about Ahilya Devi, when she was cursed by her husband to become a rock. Right? We spoke that not all curses are bad. Actually, if you are into life, then whatever people tell you don't matter. Right? If you're into life, what matters is that you're alive. You're with the divine, you're in peace, you're conscious. Whatever people tell you, as we say back in the West Indies, like water falls on the duck's back. Durga is out there. You guys see her today? Durga the goose? You say hi? Brian, you say hi? Don't go neck close to her though. Durga the goose, she's going to be there for a long time, sitting on her eggs. The rain will fall, just like last year when Girija the goose was there. She sat there for weeks and weeks, whole Shravan. The rain will fall. And when the rain will fall, she'll just close her eyes. You got to see her. We pull up with a car. She closes her eyes and she's enjoying the rain. You know why? She can't get wet. Water falls on a duck back. The water may be bad for you if you're without an umbrella or a car. But for the duck, she's all right. It's okay. Curses, when people give them to you in life, whatever it is, bad wishes, call you names and all that, please, if you're into life, then it shouldn't bother you. Right? A curse is a good thing. She was cursed to become a stone, but the only way she would recover back to her human form is when the Lord's feet would touch her. I say that's a blessing, not a curse. That's an ashirvad. Right? In our, you hear people say things lots of times out of anger. People say lots of things out of anger. Back in the day when we were little, you'd hear people quarreling. And one people will tell another, you will die like something, no? They come up with a name, like a dog sometimes. That's a blessing. You know how a dog dies? Just like a cobra. Except if they got hit down by a car. It's a whole different thing. But when a dog is dying naturally, the dog, first thing he stops doing is let go of food. He doesn't eat. We grew up with dogs and cats back home, by the way. They're all over the place. They lived everywhere. We didn't have, if a black dog came, his name was Blackie. If a white dog came, his name was Whitey. If a brown dog came, his name was Brungy. If a sparkling one came, his name was Sparky. If a short dog came, his name was Shorty. They all had their own names, right? And they lived everywhere. They took care of themselves. You know how a dog dies? Just like a human being is supposed to die. First of all, they let go of food. Detachment. Then they distance themselves away from their owners. You'll see they go under a tree or under, in a pasture somewhere and they're just sleeping. You can see their body start to emaciate, start to, let go. You call them, they raise their head, they put on they are not sick of anything, they're just letting go. That is how a human being dies. For a human being, it's the opposite. We eat to the last moment of our death. And we want to hold on to everything to the last moment of a death. A dog's death is a blessing. A cobra's death, that's how they do it. A snake, they go and they seclude themselves. No. A curse is not bad for you unless you're into what people say. Right? Ahilya Devi, she was cursed to become a stone. The Lord resuscitated her. Last night we heard about the Lord Bhagwan Ram breaking the bow. That's where we pick up tonight. He broke the bow of Parshuram. Parshuram had given that bow to who? To who, everybody? To Raja Janak. Because that is the bow of Shiva. A unique bow. Nobody could lift it, nobody could string it. But when Sita, as a baby, strung the bow when she was walking by, Bhagwan Parshuram, who, by the way, is the 7th incarnation of Bhagwan Vishnu. He said that the person who will be fit to lift this bow, to marry Sita rather, will be the one who can string this bow. Ramji Bhagwan came last night, and there was a Swayamvar. Kings came from all places. Ravan came from Lanka. Everyone came, and they could not even touch the bow. Shift it. Ramji Bhagwan lifted, cracked the bow. And that's where we left off last night. Bhagwati Mata Sita placed the Jaimala on her. Now what happened last night? After the bow was broken, now guess what happened? The wedding, everybody's preparing for the wedding ceremony. But Bhagwan Parshuram, the word Parshuram, you have to know this. The 7th incarnation of Lord Vishnu. Matsya Kurma Varaha Narsimha Vamana. Anybody know? Matsya Kurma Varaha Narsimha Vamana Parshuram Ram Krishna Buddha Kalki. He actually is the 6th. The 6th avatar of Bhagwan Vishnu. He was a Brahman avatar of the Lord, but the anger he had in him. Valmiki Ramayana says, take all the anger of the world and put it together. It cannot equal to the mustard seed of anger that Parshuram had. He came to ward off the evil on the earth, but with a lot of anger. Parshu means the axe. His weapon was the axe. So imagine the 6th form of Vishnu in the form of Parshuram now meets the 7th form of Vishnu in the form of Ram. Parshuram meets Dhanush-dhari Ram. Parshuram comes and he sees the broken bow. And of course, if you give somebody something and they just break it and throw it away, you'll probably ask a lot of questions. Parshuram came and he raged. Like a thunder, he went into Mithila. Flying with rage, he thundered. Tell me, Raja Janak, who broke this bow? I am going to take my axe at this very moment and I am going to sever the head from the body. Very, very angry. When he said that, Lakshman, another kind of hot-headed one. This is about, to introduce the Katha, this is like a typical wedding. Before the wedding, you got to have some jagran and thing like that, no? Some argument, who will do this, who will do that. Both of them are arguing now. Lakshman looks at Parshuram. And Lakshman speaks to Parshuram. Lakhan kaha hasi hamare jana. Sunahu deva sab dhanush samana. Ka chatila bajun dhanu tore. Dekha ram nayan ke more. Lakshman smiled with him. And Lakshman says, oh holy sage, to my mind, all the bows are alike. This bow that you broke here is the same as many other bows. Why are you quarreling over an old bow? I can go and make a brand new one for you right now. Stop quarreling. It sounds like somebody trying to put somebody at peace. Stop quarreling. Are Parshuram, पर वह तो पूछते हैं कि टूट गया, इनमें रघुनाथ जी का भी दोष नहीं है. Oh fool, he calls Lakshman. Parshuram calls Lakshman, oh fool. Have you never heard of my temper? As if it's something that we're proud about. No? Tuna mera swabhav nahi suna. Have you never heard about my temper? Lakshman says smilingly again, when somebody is giving you this type of anger in life, and when somebody is giving you fire in life, you just do not add fuel to it. You add a smile to it. You add a smile to it. Lakshman says, and he retorted in a gentle tone. He says, the great sage considers himself an extraordinary warrior. Lakshman, the little boy, the brother of Ram, speaks to Bhagwan Parshuram. It's a very interesting discussion here. The younger one is showing respect. The younger one is showing that, you're giving me anger, you're giving me harsh words, you're showing me temper. Here's what I'm going to do to you. I'm not going to return anger and a temper and, fiery words to you. I'm going to diffuse the situation. We can add fuel to fire, or we can just throw some water in it, or call the 911. Huh? Well, what happens here? Parshuram gets into this argument with Lakshman. This huge argument with Lakshman. Lots of words were exchanged. And when they do that, what happens? Ramji Bhagwan was sitting. Ramji Bhagwan was sitting, and Ram says to Parshuram, my Lord, have compassion on the child. Have compassion on Lakshman. He's just a child. What can he do to you? His tongue may be sharp, but he's just a child in front of you. Hey Bhagwan. Ramji calls him Bhagwan. Ramji calls him Bhagwan. And when this happened, Parshuram cooled down a little bit. But then he looked at Lakshman. Lakshman was making some kind of face at him. And he got angry again. And then Lakshman says to him, and his beautiful chopais, Lakshman says to him, Hey Bhagwan, Mo tumhar anuchar muniraya, parihar ko pukariya abdaya, tup chap nahi jurahi nirani, paithiya hoi paaye pirani, jo jati priya to kariya upai, joriya ko गुनी बोलाई, बोलत लखन ही जनक दुराई, नष्ट करहु अनुचित भल नाई। श्री राम जय राम, श्री राम जय राम, श्री राम जय राम, जय राम, श्री राम जय राम, जय राम, हो श्री राम जय राम, जय। Lakshman said, I'm your servant. When somebody is angry with you, when somebody cannot let go of a situation, they cannot just let go of an argument, you've got to be the one to be bigger. You know what they say? It takes a big man. Let's use the word man. Let's blame them. It takes a big man to cause a fight. It takes a big man to spark a fight. But it takes a bigger man to walk away from it. It takes a bigger person to walk away from it. Fight is easy thing, right? You don't have to do anything. You have to just look at somebody and your thoughts may be 100 miles away, and you just look at them and it may be funny, and a fight is there. Like my garbage guy fight last week, right? You don't have to look far to pick a fight. Anybody can pick a fight. Any big person, strong person can pick a fight. But it takes a bigger man or a bigger person to walk away from that fight. Weakness is not when you walk away. Courage, it takes a lot of courage, a lot of strength to walk away from an argument. Young people and grown ones. The grown ones hopefully are a little cooler. But our young ones who are now maturing, they say wisdom comes with age. I don't know if that's true or not. I believe that. Wisdom comes with age. As you're maturing now, young ones, please remember, when someone creates an argument with you, they're not having a fight with you, they're having a fight with themselves. When someone is angry with you, they're not angry with you, they're angry with themselves, right? Something is distorted in their life. Something is not fixing right in their life. So what they do, they have to find the channel. I always say in my mind, I don't tell people this, I say an angry person is like a garbage truck. An angry person is like a garbage truck. They collect garbage all over the place and they want to find someone to dump it on. But don't tell them that though, that's only for you. That's how you think, right? You don't know what troubles they're going through. Maybe they have mental issues. Maybe they have family issues. Maybe they have lost someone. Maybe they have lost money. Maybe they have lost their job. You don't know what it is. And we cannot be the problem solvers for everybody. But if you sense that situation, please be the bigger person and walk away. Lakshman, my friends, Lakshman does that. He says, Prabhu, O Parshuram, I am your servant, O King of Sages. Put away your wrath and show mercy upon me. Anger will not mend the broken bow. Think about it. Bhagwan Parshuram can become angry of how much he can get angry. There is a little fender bender on the road or on the street. Two people come out and they're just arguing. You know what they're arguing? That both of them are right. And who is wrong? That will not mend the fender bender, right? But Lakshman is saying, Prabhu, your anger will not make the bow back. Please sit down. Your legs must be aching. Let us talk about it. And then Ramji, my friends, when this happened, Ramji steps in and says, Parshuram, if you are so adamant that you want to punish the man who, broke this bow, here is my arrow. Here is my arrow, Bhagwan Parshuram. Shoot me, devour me, take my life if you're that powerful. Ramji Bhagwan came down to the level, below the level of Parshuram, right? Bhagwan Parshuram saw a lot of discussion, but when he saw the humility in Ram, there is no cost for humility, my friends, but you can gain so much by being humble in life. Humble does not mean all the time that you're quiet and you don't speak. Humility is something that we work tremendously. Humility is a quality, right? We don't learn to be humble. You cannot learn to be humble. Humility is a quality. Just like with anything, there's a build-up of something. Humility comes when we do simple work. Let me say this, I've given this Katha so many times, and give you examples so many times. If I come here, my friends, and I see the garbage bag is overflowing, I empty it. If I see some place has to be mopped, I mop it. The volunteers are not always here. They're very hardworking people, but they're not always here. I see a paper on the floor, I pick it up. Because when you do simple things, it keeps you simple, right? Humility is not a quality that we can just go and pick up or learn to be. Humility is an accumulation of deeds, good deeds we have done. Do simple things. Last night I said, give an ear to someone who wants to listen to you. Look at beautiful things in life. Admire life as it is and cherish it. Treat people with respect. These simple things, they all add up, and in time they make you a humble person. Ramji Bhagavan says, well, Parshuram, I can't argue any further. If you want to shoot me, here is my arrow. Shoot me. And that's why he's called Payoji Maine Ram Ratan Dhan Payo. Payoji Maine Ram Ratan Dhan Payo. A person with such humility, I would want to touch their feet. I would want to touch their feet. A person who comes down and says, you're angry, be angry, but please allow me to walk my divine path. Baji Kamal is here. I don't want to talk too much about Lotus. It's a place who I admire the most. I tell you, when I went to Lotus Funeral Home the very first time, the very first time Gobind had died, Rukmini's husband. So I went there a long time ago. I went there for the first time. It was the first time in a funeral home in Canada where I went in, and the owner of the funeral home was there at the door and said, Sita Raman, touch your feet as a priest. Right? I have never experienced that. I'm not saying that if other people don't do it, it's wrong or right. But I've never experienced that. Right? Where you say Sita Ram to a Pandit, knowing that they're vested in Pandit, and you touch their feet. It's an amazing thing to do. These little things, they add up. These little pieces of life, they add up. And they transform you into whatever you are, to a full-fledged human being. That is why Sri Ram is called Payo Ji Maine Ram Ratan Dhan Payo. Payo Ji Maine Ram Ratan Dhan Payo. O Ram Ratan Dhan Payo. Hey Ram Ratan Dhan Payo. Payo Ji Maine Ram Ratan Dhan Payo. Payo Ji Maine Ram Ratan Dhan Payo. Jai Shri Ram. वस्तु अमोलिक दिए मेरे सतगुरु. वस्तु अमोलिक दिए मेरे सतगुरु. कृपा कर अपनायो. पायो जी मैंने कृपा कर अपनायो. पायो जी मैंने राम रतन धन पायो. पायो जी मैंने राम रतन. जय श्री राम. जन्म जन्म की पूंजी पाई. जन्म जन्म की
पूंजी पाई.
जग में सभी को वायो. पायो जी मैंने जग में सभी को वायो. पायो जी मैंने राम रतन धन पायो. पायो जी मैंने राम रतन धन पायो. खर्चे न कूते छोर न लूटे. खर्चे न कूते छोर न लूटे. दिन दिन भरत सभायो. पायो जी मैंने दिन दिन भरत सभायो. पायो जी मैंने राम रतन धन पायो. पायो जी मैंने राम रतन धन पायो. सत की नाव के बतिया सतगुरु. सत की नाव भव सागर तर आयो. पायो जी मैंने भव सागर तर आयो. पायो जी मैंने राम रतन धन पायो. पायो जी मैंने राम रतन धन पायो. श्री राम. मीरा के प्रभु गिरिधर नागर. मीरा के प्रभु
गिरिधर नागर.
मीरा के प्रभु गिरिधर नागर. मीरा के प्रभु
गिरिधर नागर.
हर्ष हर्ष यश गायो. पायो जी मैंने हर्ष हर्ष यश गायो. पायो जी मैंने राम रतन धन पायो. हे पायो जी मैंने राम रतन राम रतन धन पायो राम रतन धन पायो ओ राम रतन धन पायो पायो जी मैंने राम रतन धन पायो पायो जी मैंने राम रतन धन पायो पायो जी मैंने राम रतन धन पायो। बोलिए सियापति रामचंद्र भगवान की। Now all the argument is over. Everything is cleared. What will happen now? The wedding is going to happen. Bole Siyapati Ramachandra Bhagavan ki Jai. We talk a little bit about wedding this evening. A couple of things I want to do. I'll finish the Katha as about 8:40. I would like Bhaji Kamal to speak a little bit tonight. All of you as well who were not here before, to tie a raksha on the Trishul of the Divine Mother, we have for you. Let me explain to you what this is. This is a raksha, it's a protective cord. You tie it on the Trishul of the Divine Mother, and while you're tying it, you say a prayer. You make a wish. It could be that I want to be a better person. It could be that I want to meet a nice person. It could be that I want to unmeet a nice person. Doesn't matter. But something that's good for you, right? While you tie it, silently, quietly in the corner there, you tie it. This is left on the Trishul until Saturday. And when we come Saturday, we will untie the rakshas and we'll tie it on your hand. It's a very unique process for the Devi. We get to commit to something to the Divine Mother. And we get to raksha is a physical reminder of what commitments are in life. Commitment, we speak of that now, Ramji and Bhagwati Sita Devi. The wedding has been set. When a Hindu wedding is set, what happens? There is invitation sent, there's preparations made, all sorts of things happen. In the West, we have expanded on that so much. Back home when we grew up, there was invitation that you printed, probably you print 500-600 invitation, but there was 200-300 more coming than that. Your bhandara is much bigger than, your invitation list, because you always want to make your wedding a very beautiful thing. And so what happened here, friends? The wedding is set now, invitations are sent. Weddings are usually done, the Hindu wedding ceremony is a Vedic ceremony. It's come from our Vedas. It is done to bring two people and two families together. Two people and two families together. That's why we do weddings. And when we're going to do that, the process, it has to be a very sacred one. Tonight, I'm going to tell you the wedding. And please don't mind, I have to make observances because as I tell every young couple who come to get married, a wedding ceremony is a presentation of our culture. Yes, there's going to be tasa. Yes, there's going to be food. There's going to be a family. There's going to be dances. There's going to be fun. That has to be there. But above all of that, you have to put the sacredness in front of it. Bhagwati Sita Devi, the invitations were sent. Raja Janak was not even there when the wedding was made because the Guruji made it. The Raja Janak came with his queens and everybody now to Mithila. And what happened? The mother now on the Matikor night, she's going to rub the haldi. You know what haldi? Aaj Janakpur se marwa bar suhavan lage. आज जनकपुर पे मारवा पर सुहावन लागे सीता के चढ़ेला हर दिया मन भावन लागे सीता के चढ़ेला हर दिया मन भावन लागे हरे हर बसवा कथवले जनक राजा मन में सुनैना मन के बाजेला नंद बाबा शोर भैल सगरी महलिया बरलो भावन लागे सीता के चढ़ेला हरदिया मन भावन लागे आज जनकपुर में मारवा पर सुहावन लागे सीता के चढ़ेला हरदिया मन भावन लागे मन भावन लागे मन भावन। आज जनकपुर के मारवा बर सुहावन लागे। Now, what happened, Ma Sita, on the Matikor night? What happens on the Matikor night? The ladies come together. The ladies come together and they go to dig the dirt. They go dig the dirt, and long ago only the ladies would do that. And the ladies have a lot of language they talk, and Bhojpuri things they talk and everything. They have to perform a little bit. They dig the dirt and they come back. The puja is done to Ma Gauri Devi. Ramayana says Gauri Puja is done. The girl prays and the boy prays to Vishnu, the girl prays to Gauri. Ma Sita, Sita ke charhela haradiya man bhavan lage. Mother Sita, they rub the dye on her, the haldi. Why is the dye rubbed on someone? The haldi is rubbed for cleansing. When we do the Hindu wedding ceremony, we do something called the Panchabhuta Aradhana. Panchabhuta Aradhana means the cleansing using the 5 elements. Right? You sit down in front of the Matikor. Please remember, Matikor is a very sacred thing. You sit down there and you cleanse using the 5 elements. Akash, there's the space. You know something in Kohabar, right? They create something called a Kohabar in the home. The word sounds funny. Kohabar is a space purified and protected only for the bride to be and the groom to be. They sit there, right? That's a space, purified and energized. Then you do Dharti Puja. What is that? Purification using the earth. Then the water is sprinkled. There's wind blowing all the time, right? Panchabhuta Aradhana, the haldi is used on the body to cleanse the body. And what happens? The person who is getting married, the whole idea is that when the wedding day, you should not look like everybody else. You should look a little bit brighter. You should glow. When Ma Sita and Ramji were getting married, they looked like the sun and moon sitting there. And when everybody came, they say, wow, how is it possible that the sun and the moon in its fullest sense are sitting there together? The haldi was rubbed on their body. The mantras were given, right? See, Hare Har Basva Katavale Janak Raja. Who rubs the haldi? Right? Usually we get innocent children to rub the haldi because we don't want grown-ups to get involved in the process. So usually they say 5 little girls. The innocent. They don't know the reaction of touching. Right? They don't know the reaction of touching, so you usually get little girls to do it. Man mein sunaina man ke bajela nand baja. Sunaina Devi as well take the haldi, the mother of Sita, and placed it on her daughter, wishing her well and cleansing her and purifying her to become this beautiful person. And that evening, my friends, we do something called Gauri Puja, as I told you before. Gauri Puja is done by the girl. The girl, of course, prays to Mother Gauri. And what she says, you can dance if you want, but this is it. Gaur Puje Gauri Ganesh ho Shubha ho Dharti Maiya naam tumhara. Gaur Puje Gauri Janak ho Shubha ho Dharti Maiya naam tumhara. Shubha ho Dharti Maiya naam tum. अरे तुम्हारे भरोसा मैया मैं हूँ सेवा, तुम्हारे भरोसा मैया अरे तुम्हारो भरोसे मैया मई क्रूर सेवा, मोर यज्ञ पूरन होए हो रामा, मोर यज्ञ पूरन होए हो रामा। गौर पूज गौरी जनिश को, शुभ हो धरती मैया नाम तुम्हारा। अरे तुम्हारो भरोसा मैया मैदान था पनवा, तुम्हारो भरोसे मैया मैदान था पनवा। मोरे यज्ञ पूरन होए हो रामा, मोरे यज्ञ पूरन होए हो रामा। गौर पूजे गौर पूजे गौर पूजे गौर पूजे गौरी जनक हो, तुम्हारो धरस मैया नाम तुम्हारा। शुभ हो धरती मैया नाम तुम्हारो, शुभ हो धरती मैया नाम तुम्हारो, शुभ हो धरती मैया नाम तुम्हारो। Please know that is not a chutney song. That is not a chutney song. That is a Bhojpuri song. It is labeled today on YouTube as a chutney song. And I have written to the people and tell them, please take down your label. This is not a chutney song. I don't care how many million views you've got. This is not a chutney. This is a song to Mother Gauri Devi. The girl takes the dye and everything. And what happens? There's a lot of things that happen in the Matikor. And after the Matikor, what happens? The day of the wedding has come for Mother Sita. Manda puvi loke ve chitra vrachadna ruchir tara muni maye hare rachna nij pani janak sujane anganva sab kahuwa ni singhasane gharva. Jai Siya Ram, Jai Jai Siya Rama, Jai Siya Ram, Jai Jai Siya Rama, Jai Siya Ram, Jai Jai Siya Rama, Jai Siya Ram, Jai Jai Siya Rama. Mandapu Viloke Vichitra Rachana. The mandap was beautifully decorated. Mandap was beautifully decorated, as if the god and the goddesses were getting married. When a couple gets married, my friends, on that day, we always say that the boy is Ram, girl is Sita. Ram and Sita are getting married. If Ramji and Sita ji are getting married, we have to keep things in order. Keep the whole sacredness going on. The mandap was so beautiful. Everything was in order. And what happens? The bride's beauty was described. सीता जी के सौंदर्य के वर्णन नहीं हो सकता, क्योंकि बुद्धि बहुत छोटी है और उनकी सौंदर्य बहुत विशाल है. Her beauty, Ma Sita's beauty on day was such that all the gods came together and put their intellect to describe her beauty. But itni buddhi choti hai, their intelligence was so little. You know what was the most beautiful thing about Sita Ma on that day? It was the grace. It was the way she gracefully carried herself. That matters so much in life. How we carry ourselves, my friends. You know, they say how you live is how you will die. Our philosophies have told us that. How you live is how you will die. If you live gracefully, then death happens gracefully as well. Everything about Ma Sita was graceful. As she enters, my friends, what happened? They could not talk about her beauty because it was so much. And then what happens now? The Dulaha arrives. This was not one Dulaha that arrived. This was not two Dulaha that arrives. This was 4 Dulaha that is coming now. आज मिथिला नगरी या निहाल सखिया, आज मिथिला नगरी या निहाल सखिया, हर रे निहाल सखिया, और रे निहाल सखिया, हो चारों दुल्हा में बर का कमाल सखिया, चारों दुल्हा में बर का कमाल सखिया. आज मिथिला नगरिया निहाल सखिया, आज मिथिला नगरिया निहाल सखिया, और रे निहाल सखिया, और रे निहाल सखिया, चारों दुल्हा के वर का कमाल सखिया हो, चारों दुल्हा के वर का कमाल सखिया। जय हो। मोरिया कुंदल सोहे कर्णवा, शीश मणि मोरिया कुंदल सोहे कर्णवा, कारी कारी कजरारी जुलमी नयन माँ, कारी कारी कजरारी जुलमी नयन माँ, लाल चंदन सोहे इनके भाल सखिया हो, लाल चंदन सोहे इनके भाल सखिया हो, निहाल सखिया और रे निहाल सखिया हो, चारों दुल्हा के वर का कमाल सखिया, चारों दुल्हा के वर का कमाल सखिया। आज मिथिला नगरिया निहाल सखिया, आज मिथिला नगरिया निहाल सखिया, और रे निहाल सखिया, और रे निहाल सखिया हो, चारों दुल्हा के वर का कमाल सखिया, चारों दुल्हा के वर का कमाल सखिया, चारों दुल्हा के वर का कमाल सखिया। 4 दुल्हा arrived. Aaj Mithila Nagariya Nihal Sakhiya. You see this, you hear the rhythm in these songs? You don't need anything else. You do not need anything more elaborate than Hindu cultured songs to enhance your functions. Nothing else. Aaj Mithila Nagariya Nihal Sakhiya. Charo dulha mein barka kamal sakhiya. 4 dulhas came and everyone was mesmerized by their sight. Sheesh mani mauriya. The bhajan says Mauriya. Everybody know what a Maur is? You know what a Maur? Auntie Raj knows what a Maur. The older folks will know what a Maur is. We know what do you call it? A turban is. We are Bihari people. So our tradition is we wear a Maur. But the Maur has gone out of style. I got married with a Maur and on top there was a board. And the board was spinning like this. So I didn't know what the board is for. So, and the Maur is like a nest. So I asked my dad, I said, Dad, why is this bird here? He said, that's you. I said, so what's the nest about? He says, that's a trap. You got trapped. You're done. You're not going anywhere. No, but the Maur, Bhagwan Ram, Sheesh Marni Mauriya Kundal Sohe Karnava. He wore a beautiful Maur. He wore beautiful earrings because he is a Kshatri Dharma. Kari Kari Kajrari Jalma Nayanava. His eyes were so beautiful. They had the kajal in his eyes. Lal Chandan Sohe Inke Bhal Sakhiya. He had the red tilak on his forehead. And when he arrived, they went and they did the Milni ceremony. You know, the Milni is when the families meet. The boy's family and the girl's family meet. In the Indian tradition, they do something so beautiful in the Milni ceremony. The North Indians, when the boy family arrives, the girl family will have malas for all of them. Like little malas, gentle malas. And they'll arrange it so nicely that everybody, every chacha, every uncle, every papa, grandpa, everybody that come, they'll put a mala on them. We call their names out. There's somebody, it's like a royal thing. Eventually, you know, we're trying to build this into the West Indian tradition. And the girl's father would put a mala on all of them and give them a little envelope, whatever they can afford, and show them such welcome. That's called the Milni ceremony. Imagine the milni has to be done by everybody. Then the Lord was parche. The parche is when the mother of the bride to be takes the loy or the flowers and throw it in 4 directions. That is purifying the directions. Whatever direction, whatever evil or evil omens are in the direction, let it be washed away. But my son-in-law to be must be happy. Right? That is parchan. And they have the tilak and so. And what happens, my friends? The wedding ceremony here now continues, where Ramji Bhagwan, the girl, performs Kanya Puja that day. The wedding ceremony is very packed. It's very detailed. When we go to a Hindu wedding, we must make a commitment that for the 2 hours that we're there, or 2.5 hours that we're there, we must be attentive. Why? Because that is 2 lives are connecting. 2 lives are connecting. 2 families are bonding. You're part of that blessing. You want to be attentive. You want to contribute to the blessing of the beautiful couple and their wonderful family. You're there to witness something magical. Right? You're there to witness something magical. Therefore, just be part of the process. I'm so proud that, the community is changing a lot. There's a lot of things that are changing in the community. We are working tremendously hard to change those things. And one of the things is how we present our weddings. A lot of people here I've done weddings for, I'm doing wedding for, coming up. They will know, unless I sit with the families minimum 2 times, I'm not doing the wedding. Because you can't just show up and an extremely extremely lengthy process. You cannot just show up and expect it to happen. You've got to plan it out. Because there are people coming there from different faith, different race, different tradition, different philosophies. And if they see, a wedding done this side, that side, like there is no care or planning, they're going to think that, oh, so this is the Hindu culture. This is the Hindu culture. This is what they do. Everybody is disorganized. Everybody's walking. At the end, there's food and dancing. So we have changed that a lot. At least this temple has changed that a lot. That when a wedding is presented, it is presented with dignity. It is presented as a part of our richest culture and tradition on this earth, so that people can appreciate it. And when they leave, they feel now that they want to get married. And if they're married, they want to get married back again, hopefully to the same person, right? They feel so joyful. And what happens? This is what a wedding, the impact a wedding should have in your life. Ma Sita, my friends, when she did all of that, the dulaha came in and everything. Now they have to aarti the dulaha, na? चारों दुल्हा के आरती उतारो रे सखी, चारों दुल्हा की आरती उतारो रे सखी, चेत चोरवा की आरती उतारो रे सखी। अरे दुल्हन सा मिथिलेश कुमारी, दुल्हा अवध बिहारी, भरी भरी नैन है निहारे है सखी, चित चोरवा की आरती उतारो रे सखी, चारों दुल्हा की आरती उतारो रे सखी, ओ चित चोरवा की आरती उतारो रे सखी। I told you the mother aarti is the dulaha. And then they do the parche. Are purba pachim vase, aile sundar dulha, jura be lagli le, jura be lagli le, sasu apni nayanva, jura be lagli le, sasu apni nayanva. Purva pachim vase, purva pachim vase, aile सुंदर दुल्हा जूरा पे लगली ले, जूरा पे लगली ले, सासु अपनी नयनवा जुला पे लगली ले, सासु अपनी महलवा जुला पे लगली ले, सासु अपनी महलवा. Everything Sita and Ram was done with such uniqueness. They welcome them, they put them together, my friends. What happens in the process? The girl does the puja, she goes away. Then the boy comes in, this is called Vada Puja. He prays to Narayan, that Vishnu, may I be, the boy prays to Vishnu. We chant something called the Purush Suktam. Right? The boy prays to Bhagwan Vishnu, Narayan, Ram, Krishna. I may not be as perfect as you are. I may not be as perfect as any other human being. But bless me so that at least I may be a good husband to my wife. What is a good husband to a wife? Right? What is the definition of a good husband? Thursday night when you come, we'll talk about that. But maybe we can pique your thoughts tonight. You know, what is the definition of a good husband? Is he a provider? Because today women work a lot more money than a man do. Right? Is he a provider? That's out of the window. Right? Is he the driver? Because long ago, the man used to drive, woman used to be the passenger. It's actually turned around now. The women can drive equally and live a life. So what is a good husband? All the things that men used to do, women are doing that, and they're doing it better than men used to do it. Right? When was it? The first day of Navratri, I spoke about the power of women. Right? Hinduism does not believe in woman empowerment. Let me be frank about that. Because women are already the most powerful force on this earth. There is no unique creature, there is no other creation like the women on this earth. The most powerful force on this earth, women. Right? Trying to empower them is in my mind, trying to give power to the already very powerful one. There are incidents happening against women in the world. And of course, there are a lot of voices speaking for them. But understand this. You know, look at the one who has the most hands in this temple. 18 hands. She's the biggest murti in this temple. We have always put women first. Always have. The Indian tradition have always placed women on the pedestal. Right? Whether men belong in the farm back then, because farming was the oldest form of income on this earth. Men were more physically able to do that, so women automatically stay home and they cooked. It does not mean that women belong in the kitchen. That has changed drastically, right? Men are cooking, men are stepping up these days too. They know fully well how to cook. And now they know fully well how to do Uber Eats and skip the dishes too. When they're late to cook, they find ways. So what is the ideal husband, or who is the ideal husband? Let me ask all of you who are here, the women who are married, or who are about to get married, or who just got married. Why did you pick the guy you did? Why did you pick the guy you did? I talked about this last night. Is it because he got nice, long, curly hair or straight hair? And one day he'll fall out. So what happened then? Because he has straight, nice teeth? That's going to go to one day. Is it because he's big and strapping? He's going to shrink one day. Is it because he's tiny and cute? It's going to shrink further one day. If we have chosen someone because of their physical features, there's nothing wrong with that. If you've chosen someone for their physical features, that's your choice. But if we have chosen them, if we are looking for a soul mate and we have chosen them on their physical features, there's a lot of awakening that's going to come. There's a time last night, I want to talk a little bit about what I spoke about last night, because it's important, right? The way things were done long ago, they're not done today. And times have changed. Not this time, a long time, this time, a long time, as they say. But that formula worked well, because no matter what hardships or what comforts they had, they made it work. They made it work. Love is never tested when there is roof. You know, there is a roof over your building. Your true love is tested when the rain is pouring through. Then you will know if we love each other to heaven and back. Right? Love is not tested when things are flowing. Money is flowing, job is doing good. Love is truly tested when none of that exists. Then love is truly tested. Look the other person in the eye and truly tell them that you love them that time. Right? And for the man, who is the ideal woman? because they have long hair, short hair, they look in a certain way, they have a certain complexion. Why did you choose the woman you chose? Right? It's an important question. And for boys or for whoever is choosing somebody, because things have changed a lot these days, whoever is choosing somebody to get married, why are you going to choose that person that you're going to get married to? Because my childhood friend? Well, you got a lot of friends to get married to. I know him for so long, I know her for so long. Why? It's got to be something. It's got to be a spark, right? Do I know the answer? I don't know the answer. But please let it not be on a physical level. Because what happens, and I have to be outspoken about this, these are issues of our society, right? These are issues of our societies. People they live longer together when they're not married. They're going around, or they're engaged, or they're dating. They date for 10 years, 15 years, and they're still that. But when marriage happens, there's an awakening. And they're like, where's the spark we're looking for? Because we're looking these days more for a body relationship. Body relationship. When that expires, what happens to that relationship? It expires too. It expires too, because we're looking for a body relationship. And yet we're searching for a soul mate. To all my sons who are here tonight, all of you, please be respectful to other people's daughters. Please. No one of you should ever disrespect another girl. Ramji Bhagwan, you know, when Sita Ma was stolen by Ravan, they went and asked Lakshman, because Ramji was crying. They went and asked Lakshman, please describe your sister-in-law to us. Lakshman says, I don't know what she looks like. How could you not know what your sister-in-law looked like? He says, because whenever she arrives, I bow at her feet. And there, I know what her anklets look like. No? I know what her feet look like, but I don't know what her face looks like. That's the kind of respect men had for women those days. To all my sons here tonight, to all my brothers here tonight, never ever disrespect a female. Never disrespect another man's daughter. It's not good for you, it's not good for them, it's not good for society. It's not good for your family, right? And to our girls as well, the girls are the pride of a family, and so are the boys. There was a time when girls, lived a certain way. There were lots of restrictions back then. Things have changed. Women are way much more free now than they were. There's nothing wrong with that. They were not enslaved back then, and neither they are opposite of that now. We have to understand these things. But our girl children should understand that, they are the pride of a family. There's a way that you carry yourself. There's a way that you behave in private and in public. These things are very simple things that we learn in a marriage. We can go through the Ramayana and tell you about the bride's arrival, what she wore, what she didn't wear, all these beautiful things. But understand, when the wedding is done, when everybody go around the mandap and everything, and best wishes are there, you go home, honeymoon is finished, life starts. What are you going to do at that point in time? What is it that got you together? What made you choose him? What made he choose you? That is now going to help you blossom or not blossom, right, in a relationship. In essence, we can summarize the wedding of Ma Sita and Bhagwan Ram as pure love. Pure love. As I said last night, Ramji Bhagwan, when Sita Ma was stolen from him, if it was a bodily relationship, that's a body gone there. It's a bodily relationship, he could have settled for some sort of a local solution. Find somebody else and continue the process. But he fought a battle for her. He fought a battle for her. He did not have a lot of human beings in his army, but he fought a battle for the Divine Mother. And what happens, my friends, that's the kind of man you want, who will fight a battle for you when it is time. Well, Sita Mat comes now, and she sits at the mandap. She sits opposite Ram Bhagwan. This is called the Kanyadan. 5 minutes more into the wedding. Kanyadan, what happens now? She sits opposite. Kanya means the innocent girl. Dan means to bless. The mom and the dad stands behind the girl. They hold her shoulder. She puts her hand in front, and there's a particular way to do it. Boy puts her hand at the bottom. Usually there is a loy with something nice inside, the West Indian tradition. That's our tradition. We got to embrace it. We are Bihari people. The Indian folks, they'll put a shank inside and they'll throw the water. Everywhere you go, weddings are done different ways. But there's the Vedic way, and there you add the culture, customs on top of that. Kanyadan now, the girl sits opposite the boy. And they haven't seen each other, hopefully, for a while. So this meeting is a beautiful meeting now. And then the loy is placed. And then what happens? The brother of the bride will come and he'll pour the water on the loy. This is the consecration process. Kam pela dhotiya ho, kam pela lotiya ho, kam pela dhotiya ho, kam pela lotiya, kam pela kusva ke da ho, kanya da, kam pela kuse kanya da. Kanyadan was done between Ramji and Mata Sita. It is the most moving part of the Hindu wedding ceremony. When the Kanya, the girl's parents, reflect upon life. They have given birth to their daughter. They have educated her. They have given her everything she wanted in life. All for this day to give all that away as a blessing to another person. Give that as a blessing to another person. It is the most moving thing in a wedding ceremony. And what happens? The Kanyadan is given. Sita ji came over, my friends. And then you have Gat Bandhan. They were both tied together. Bhagwan Ram and Sita, they were both tied together. And then they begin Havan ceremony. And after the Havan ceremony, this is Jaya Homa they do for victory. Laja Homa for auspiciousness in their life. All these things happened. That is all these things we do. Marriage is consecrating your life in a different level. You're entering something called a Grihast Ashram, which means the institution of marriage. What does that mean, institution? Institution means every day they're learning something. Right? You not learn today and forget tomorrow. Every day is learning something. Those who have lived, last year I did a 70th wedding anniversary for a lovely couple. I don't even think they will ever fight in life. Oh, they were so lovely. Know them for lots of years. And I sat with the auntie because I'm curious to learn about how I can stay married for 70 years. All of you want to stay married for 70 years too. So I said, Mata, so tell me, what is so beautiful about your life that you lived it for 70 years? And they'll tell you. There are good days, there are bad days. There are sunny days, there are rainy days. Right? Sunny days and there are rainy days. But the profoundness of their marriage was based on love. The profoundness of the marriage, the foundation of the marriage rather, was based on love. And that is something very profound. When you love each other as a couple, the bills may not be paid, there may not be food in the containers, there may be hard days, peak high days and days in the valleys, there may be all those things happening. But as long as both people love each other, nothing else matters. Bhagwati Sita Mata, when Sunaina Devi gave her in Kanyadan to Bhagwan Sri Ram, today's Ram, of course, Vivah, when they give her to Ramji Bhagwan, Raja Janak and Sunaina Devi, they were saying, today we are so blessed. We are so blessed that our daughter has attained mukti. Our daughter has attained mukti because she has found the Lord. There is nothing else that the parents want, right? This may sound a little old-fashioned for you, young people. This may sound a little old-fashioned for you, but the parents, there is nothing more than they want for their children to meet someone good in life, right? Meet someone, doesn't matter rich, poor, someone good. The word good is a simple word with a beautiful meaning, and that's all they want. We all think about this as parents. I'm starting to think of it. My children are fairly young, 16 and soon to be 19. But you gotta think 10 years from now, 6 years from now, they'll be in such a situation, hopefully. Marriage is not a bad thing, by the way. Don't let any people tell you to. Ask the people who it has worked for, they tell you how blissful it is, right? Talk to people who it worked for, tell you how blissful it is, right? And some people have their opinions. But young people shouldn't be afraid to get married, because why have to get married in order to be independent, the kind of Western thing? There's nothing wrong with independence. You can be free and be a married person too, right? There's nothing wrong with it. But take it in a very, very positive way. We all have at the back of our mind so much culture, so much Sanskriti we have given to our children. Who will they meet one day? It's so in order so that they can multiply this culture, this bliss and happiness, and grow. The purpose of marriage is for one person to bring their bliss, the other person to bring their bliss, and to grow blissfully. But if one person brings misery and another person brings misery, then they will grow in misery. They'll grow in misery. Ask your parents about life. They'll tell you. Don't bother too much about what we may tell you. This is just written in the books, but they'll tell you that it's a very blissful thing. And then what happens? After they do the havan and so, they have to go around the fire. Hare Ram, Hare Ram siya sang ghumare bhavariya, aaj Janakpur mein. Hare Ram siya sang ghumare bhavariya, aaj Janakpur mein. आज जनकपुर, आज जनकपुर, आज जनकपुर में वे प्रभुलाई के होमिया करावे, हर वे प्रभुलाई के होमिया करावे, आज जनकपुर में। अरे ब्रह्मा भी आए, भी आए, आजू जनकपुर में। और सब देवतन मिल फूल बरसावे, आज जनकपुर में। पहले भंवर जब सीता घूमे, अहि मैं बाबा की हो। अरे दूसरे भंवर जब सीता घूमे, अब ही मैं नाना की हो। अरे तीसरे भंवर मोहे सीता जी घूमे, अब तो सखी के हो। आज जनकपुर, आज जनकपुर, आज जनकपुर में। अरे आज जनकपुर, आज जनकपुर, आज जनकपुर में। The Panditji, they call all the Brahmanas, they lit the Havan fire, and they went around the Havan Kund 7 times. Brahma bhi aaye, Vishnu bhi aaye, aaj Janakpur mein. Shankar bhi aaye, sab devatan mil phool barsave, aaj Janakpur mein. And they say as Sita Ma was going around the fire, the first time she go around, she still belonged to her dad. Second time she go around, she still belonged to her mother. Third time she go around, she still belonged to her sister. Fourth time she go around, she still belonged to her mamaji. Fifth time she go around, she still belonged to her chachaji. Sixth time she go around, she still belonged to her friends. And when she go around the 7th time, Satva bhavar jab Sita ghume, bhaaye paraya ghar ko. After the seventh time, then she belongs to Ramji Bhagwan. There are many things about this. They go around there to live together for 7 lifetimes and so on. But Gauranga Bhavar means taking an oath in the presence of the Lord. Life is a circle. Time is a circle. The clock travels like this, right? The clock doesn't go like this. The clock travels like this. Time is a circle. If you take a square piece of metal or anything and you throw it in the water always reverberates in a circle. Time is a circle. Life is a circle. Don't try to get away from anybody. You will run into them right back. Don't try to escape from your karma. You will run right back into it. Bhavar is time. They go around the fire. They take the Sat Bachan, the 7 vows. They exchange the garlands. Sindur is done. Ar dulha sindur liyo hath, son supari ke saath. Dulha sindur liyo hath, son supari ke saath. Sita ukhari liyo maang, sindur laila. Sita ukhari liyo maang, sindur laile. रघुवर सिर पे शोभे मोर, सीता सब दिन पूजहि गौर. रघुवर सिर पर शोभे मोर, सीता सब दिन पूजति गौर. सीता उघारी लियो मांग, सिंदूर लैले. सीता उघारी लियो मांग, सिंदूर लैले. रघुवर सिर पे सोहे चंदन, सीता हाथ में पहरू कंगन. रघुवर सिर पे शोभे चंदन, सीता हाथ में पहरू कंगन. सीता उघारी लियो मांग, सिंदूर लैले. सीता उघारी लियो मांग, सिंदूर लैले. सीता उघारी लियो मांग, सिंदूर लैले. ये हमारा भोजपुरी की भाषा है ना भाई. वी आर फ्रॉम बिहार. दिस इज आवर भाषा. दुल्हा सिंदर लियो हाथ, सोन सुपारी के साथ. Now let me explain to you a little thing here. When Ramji Bhagwan took the sindoor and placed it on Mata Sita, she was shy. She was shy. And you know what they did? They took a veil at that point in time and they said, okay, to take away your shyness, we're going to cover you. So that is where this, when you're doing sindoor in West Indian tradition, you will see the boy and girl, they cover. Long ago, they used to be covered with a white sheet. Remember that? One big white sheet over the sari and everything. Now we have nice shawl and everything. So because she felt shy, Ram Bhagwan, they put a veil over her and they placed a nice sindoor. Sita ughari liyo mang sindoor lele, Raghubar sir par sohe mor. Sita sab din poojati gauri. Sita ughari liyo mang sindoor lele. These are traditional songs, right? When weddings are done, let us encourage our people to play traditional songs and sing traditional songs. You feel that your wedding is not only sacred, it becomes a festive place to be in a very good way. No? Sita ke mehendi lagaye haath, mathe bindiya shobhe saath. And it goes on and on. No? After the sindoor ceremony is done, what happens? Now, Sita sits on the left-hand side of Ram Bhagwan, where the wife sits at least most of the time. Left-hand side, closest to the heart of the man. And what happened? There was Mangalacharan done, blessing ceremonies were done. It was beautiful. Ramayana describes it, how their wedding was done. They took a lot of pride to do their wedding. I would like to ask all of you today, as we summarize this Katha and bring it to an end tonight, that please marry for the right reasons, right? Marry for the right reasons. Stay away from, the West have taught us a lot of things. No, nothing is wrong with that. But marry for the right reason. And that reason should be, you just love someone. You love them. When the spark of love is there, then it will blossom. That flame will be multiplied and become something beautiful in life. Become blissful human being, because when bliss marry bliss, there's an explosion of bliss. Don't be a miserable person. You'll multiply that misery and life wouldn't be good, my friends. All our brothers and our sons here today, I've appealed to you tonight. Please be respectful to all our young girls and all females. In one of the requests, in the Sat Vachan, the last request, Sita Ma makes to Bhagwan Ram. There are 7 requests she made. Tirtha Vrato Dhyapana Yagyadanam. They're all in the ancient Sanskrit. Ram, if you should go to do any Tirtha, Vrata, Yagyadana, bring me with you. Bring me with you. Deshantareva, Sapurantareva, if you should travel for pilgrimage or business, consult me. No? And they went on. And the last request Mata Sita had for Ram, that Ram, maybe prior to today, you may have had female attendants and friends and all of that. But as of today, my Lord, I give my heart to you. The most special part of my body I give to you. My life I give to you. All I ask in return, all I ask for in return is your love, and your love for me alone. Don't paraisri, don't look at anybody else's wife in the way you look at me. And Ramji accepted. And when that happened, my friends, the Mangalacharan was done. I hope and pray that all of you stay blissful. And I hope and pray that our young people are not afraid of marriage. It's a really beautiful thing if you're blissful. Blissfulness and joyfulness is important how you live, and is important how you die as well. Very important in life. This evening we have with us Kamal Bardwaji, a brother of our community. He's a very busy man, a very important man. And he was here last night and we spoke in great length. We share a lot, I think, where spirituality is concerned. I always like him to talk because he makes sense. And tonight he's here, and I'd just like him to speak a little bit and to address you. I think you have met him, you know him very well. Lotus Funeral Home is no stranger to our community. They're a friend of the Bhani Shankar Mandir, and so is Bhai Kamal. Always a very gentleman, and always treats people with such profound respect. I'd like him to speak a little tonight. Bhaji Kamal.
Respected Panditji, ladies and gentlemen, Sitaram, Namaste, and good evening. I just want to start off by saying I have really missed coming to temple. It's been a difficult pandemic, difficult few years, but just sitting here with all these, all you beautiful people wearing your beautiful lehengas and kurtas and dresses, I really miss that. I miss sitting here and just opening my heart and feeling, Bhagwan in my heart, Bhagwan in my soul, and the beautiful bhajans and the kirtan group and those wonderful vibrations. And hearing Panditji, hearing God's words and God's stories through Panditji, it's just been amazing. And, I have to admit, yesterday I was very stressed. I had a busy, stressful time, and I came here and I just sat for a couple of hours with Panditji, just sat quietly and listened, but I found the stress was leaving my body through those 2 hours. So it seems like there's health benefits as well coming to temples. And, those who are watching online, just being here physically with everyone, and it's also the socialness, everyone's together, you feel much better too. So if you're watching online, it's great. Technology over the years have, especially here, it has been wonderful to help connect people with temple and listening and hearing bhajans and listening to Panditji. But being here physically in person is just an amazing thing. So it's much of a different experience. So I encourage everybody online to please come here. And lastly, I want to thank Panditji. Panditji, you are so important in our lives. You think about it, every major event, Panditji would be involved. You have a wedding, Panditji is involved. You buy a home, you want to have a puja at the house, Panditji is involved. You have a baby, you want blessing, Panditji is involved. You have a funeral, Panditji is involved. Birthdays, anniversaries, every major thing in life, Panditji is involved. So please continue to support the temple, continue to support Panditji. He's doing amazing work with the children, with everyone. So I thank everyone for coming today. I thank Panditji for all the amazing things you're doing all in the community. And I'll always be here to continue to support the temple as well. So thank you, everyone. Sitaram, everyone.
Thank you very much, Bhai Kamal Bhardwaj, Lotus Funeral Home, of course. I think he feels different seeing all of you in very colorful things, because that is not how he usually sees you when you go there. But a place where, you know, it's so respectful to our traditions and to our people, and they know how to you know, send someone off with dignity. Hemant Panwarji is here tonight with Vaishali Panwarji. We cannot allow you to, we cannot complete the satsang without hearing your voice, Hemanji. And Vaishnavi is here, and my dear son is here as well. Please come on up. Hemanji is our Sangeet Guru, and along with Vaishali ji of our temple. They're anchored here and have really helped to raise the spirit of our children and our community with their talent. So today in Ram Katha, as we observe Ramji Katha, we'll ask them to make a rendition to Bhagwan Sri Ram.
पंडित जी राम का गाओ?
Huh?
जैसा आप कहें, माँ का या राम का?
We did Ram Katha because Ram Navaratri, but you can do Ma too, no problem.
सीताराम, हैप्पी नवरात्रि। राम नाम रस पीजे मनवा 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 राम नाम रस पीजे, राम नाम रस पीजे मनवा राम नाम रस पीजे, मनवा राम नाम रस पीजे, मनवा राम नाम रस पीजे, राम नाम रस पीजे। श्री राम श्री राम श्री राम श्री राम श्री राम श्री राम छोड़ कुसंगत बैठ सत्संग में, छोड़ कुसंगत छोड़ कुसंगत छोड़ कुसंगत छोड़ कुसंगत बैठ सत्संग में, हाँ बैठ सत्संग में, छोड़ कुसंगत बैठ सत्संग में, हरि चर्चा सुन लीजे मनवा, हरि चर्चा सुन लीजे मनवा, राम नाम रस पीजे मनवा, राम नाम रस पीजे मनवा, राम नाम रस पीजे मनवा, राम नाम रस पीजे। काम क्रोध मद लोभ मोह को, काम क्रोध मद लोभ मोह को, लोभ मोह को, काम क्रोध मद अब एक माँ दुर्गा का
सजा जिसमें बैठी माँ बोले ढोल बजावे ढोली बाजी भगता दिया गई ढोली ढोल बजावे ढोली मन भगता दिया गई ढोली सुंदर माँ का भवन सजा प्यारा माँ का भवन सजा
न्यारा माँ का भवन सजा जिसमें बैठी माँ बोली ढोल बजावे ढोली मन भगता दिया गई
ढोल बजावे ढोली मन भगता दिया गई
न्यारा माँ का प्यारा माँ का भवन सजा
प्यारा माँ का भवन सजा प्यारा माँ का भवन सजा
जिसमें बैठी माँ बोली ढोल बजावे ढोली मन भगता दिया गई ढोली ढोल बजावे ढोली मन
भगता दिया गई
बैठे सच्ची लगन लगा के
बैठे सच्ची लगन लगा के
जगमग जगमग ज्योति जगा के
जगमग जगमग ज्योत जगा के
बैठे सच्ची लगन लगा के जगमग जगमग ज्योति जगा के माथे पर है रोली मैया जयकारा है मन में मैया
जयकारा है मन में मैया
माथे पे है रोली ढोल बजावे ढोली मन भगता दिया गई ढोली ढोल बजावे ढोली मन भगता दिया गई
भवन सजा प्यारा माँ का भवन सजा जिसमें बैठी माँ बोली
ढोल बजावे बोलो जय माता दी,
जय माता दी,
प्रेम से बोलो
जय माता दी,
सारे बोलो
जय माता दी,
मिलकर बोलो
जय माता दी,
भक्तों बोलो
जय माता दी,
आते बोलो
जय माता दी,
जय बड़े बोलो
जय माता दी,
जोर से बोलो
जय माता दी,
मैं नहीं सुनिया
जय माता दी,
मैं नहीं सुनिया
जय माता दी,
जय माता दी
जय माता दी, 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 बोलिए साचे दरबार की
Jai. Very nicely done by Hemanji and his lovely children. And this is the quality of culture we promote at the temple. If at all your children are interested to learn this beautiful culture and these traditions that we have, please bring them here. It's a place where they belong. Learn to dance our beautiful tradition dance, sing our beautiful songs, and of course engage in beautiful things. Couple of quick things before we do aarti. Aarti is ready. Tomorrow is Shashti Devi Puja, where the children are going to come out with their parents. Please wear white and come tomorrow. And you'll see a beautiful, unique presentation of the Divine Mother for Shashti Devi. All of you should come on out, bring the children out. This is an old tradition of our temple, which we have not done for a couple of years. So I hope that and pray that tomorrow we will relive that, where there is a special bond created between parents and children. So come on out tomorrow for Shashti. And then, of course, our celebration continues on Thursday. On Friday is a beautiful presentation that we're doing, Durga Puja, on Friday evening. Saturday is Shashti, and Puja is done in the temple. And for all of those who want to come to the temple and bring your murtis and do puja, we're doing Ganesh Puja, Kalash Puja, Durga Ma Puja, and Bhagwan Vishnu Puja. You can pick up all your supplies at the puja store. The deadline for ordering it there is about Thursday because they had to get their stuff. So please visit them and they'll help you out for that puja. And then of course Ram Navami is on a Sunday this year, which means it's even more better for everyone. We're going to be here very early in the morning, from about 8:30 starting puja. We do Vishnu Sahasranamam, Abhishekam to Lord Ram, dress him nicely. It'll be a beautiful thing. And then a little afternoon, we will go downstairs after aarti, and we'll have a lunch prepared for everybody in the banquet facilities downstairs. I'm hoping to see all of you during Navaratri. Continue to come out to the temple and enhance, yourself. Navaratri is a time that allows us to enhance our energies. When Ram Navami is done, we're not done. We continue as of Monday with 5 sessions of Sundarkand. 5 sessions of Sundarkand to Bhagwan Hanumanji. And we finish off with Hanumanji Chalisa on Hanuman Jayanti Day, which is a Saturday. So we know what's going to go on here. It's going to be pretty big. We'll be here from early Jayanti morning doing puja, and the chanting of the Chalisa usually starts at 9:30 a.m. We go continuously for 108 times. We sing Chalisa. We finish late afternoon, about 3-4-ish, depending on our speed. Very soon, the forms will be there. You can register to participate, to sponsor Hanumanji Chalisa. It usually goes very fast, but there's no rush because we like you to be part of the process. Those of you who come that day for the Chalisa will sit and offer your flower to Hanumanji as we sing the Hanumanji Chalisa as well. A lot of great things to look forward for in the coming weeks, and we hope you become part of the celebration with us. Again, this evening, we want to wish Ashti a happy birthday. And I'm so glad that family and friends could join her this evening to celebrate her birthday and, of course, to prepare for her big day ahead next week. I hope you had a blessed evening, Ashley, and I hope it was educational as well, somewhat, for what a Hindu wedding is. Thank you all so much for being here. We'll stand for aarti now, everyone. Om yani kani chapapani janmantar kritani cha तानि सर्वाणि नश्यन्तु प्रदक्षिणां पदे पदे। तेरी जगत के भक्त जनन पर भीड़ पड़ी है भारी माँ, भीड़ पड़ी है भारी। तेरी जगत पर भीड़ पड़ी है भारी माँ, भीड़ पड़ी है भारी। अम्बे तू है जगदम्बे काली, जय दुर्गे खप्पर वाली, तेरे ही को जयकारे आरती ओ मैया, हम सब उतारे तेरी आरती। अम्बे तू है जगदम्बे काली, जय दुर्गे खप्पर वाली, तेरे ही को जयकारे आरती ओ मैया, हम सब उतारे तेरी आरती। शिवे सर्वार्थ साधिके शरण्ये त्र्यंबके गौरी नारायणी नमोस्तुते शरणागत दीनार्थ परित्राण परायणे सर्वस्याथ रहे देवी नारायणी नमोस्तुते सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनां सर्वे सन्तु निरामयाः सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत् गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णु गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुर्साक्षात् परब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः असतो मा सद्गमय तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्योर्मा अमृतं गमय ओम शांति 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 हरि ओम। बोले गणपति भगवान की, पवन सुत हनुमान की, गुरु महाराज की, नवग्रह देवता की, सियावर रामचंद्र भगवान की, लक्ष्मी नारायण भगवान की, राधा कृष्ण भगवान की, भवानी शंकर भगवान की, गंगा मैया की, यमुना मैया की, श्री नवदुर्गा माता की, सूर्य नारायण स्वामी की, सत्यनारायण स्वामी की, सरस्वती माता की जय, महालक्ष्मी माता की जय। जयकारा शेर वालिदा बोल साचे दरबार की। आई माई मेरी झगमग जोता वाली माता तेरी सदा ही। बोल साचे दरबार की, भवानी शंकर भगवान की, सत्य सनातन धर्म की। सबको ये जय माता दी, सबको ये बोले जय माता दी, जय माता दी, जय माता दी। Thank you all very much. I understand there are some people who came late and did not offer a prasadam. Please come on up now and do so if you still need to. I suppose you will want to. Panaji will be here, and the others, please take aarti and prasadam will be given to you at the door. I'll see all of you tomorrow evening. Thank you.